and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play. I've passed the controller, Sean.
I'm Clash of Mason.
Now under protest is Thomas.
So, Mason has the controller right now, and has jumped into the tuning exam here. What's going to happen in the tuning exam? Well, we're just going to...
What's going to happen? What's going to happen in the tuning exam? Gee Willikers, father. Isn't it the exact same shit we just LP'd? God damn.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, hi, Naruto.
He
does a little bit like
in that
angle.
In that angle, he does look like Tommy Wiseau.
I saw someone compare Tommy Wiseau to Gal Gadot, and then has been reading Gal Gadot in Gal Gadot's lines in Tommy Wiseau's voice, and now I can't unsee it.
That's mean. But I also
That's about
kinda
same acting prowess.
Oh, man.
Gal Gadot has at least one good movie.
Gal Gadot has had good movies. It has been good in a couple movies.
She just at one point got the talent sucked out of her.
It's
like
just,
one of
I
those
think
Death Eaters. From
I think
Harry
so much
Potter.
of hers relies on her acting and talent and ability relies on the director and the script.
And she keeps picking bad scripts.
So you're
I'm Sasuke.
You're Sasuke.
Now. Okay.
Okay. Naruto,
I like that
why did you
Naruto's
do that?
running like, hey, you want to see the titty? You have to be pretty close to do your X attack.
What was the? Oh, I was gonna say she started in Red Notice and decided I don't have to try.
See, Red Notice though was after. No, Red Notice was the one. It's in Heart of the Flame or in Heart of the. It's the bad
Heart
mission.
of Stone.
Heart of Stone. There we go.
Damn it!
Don't worry, you're about to win.
Well, was Red Notice was after Wonder Woman 84.
Yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure it was.
Red Notice isn't like just like absolute garbage. It's just one of those that like. It just like it feels so soulless.
Yeah.
Like
It feels like community generated.
Yeah. Yeah.
2021, so yeah, it was after Wonder Woman 84.
And I was like, Wonder Woman 84 also was a delayed release date because of COVID, so it was...
Which, honestly, I'll watch Red Notice before I watch it.
honestly, probably. And I think probably Wonder Woman 84 is a better made in terms of, like, camera work, cinematography, and things like that, but I think I would probably review Red Notice a higher star.
Can I do the bro animation and then not actually bro?
Someone might have knocked it off. I think my biggest problem with Wonder Woman 84, a movie that for about half of it I'm like, I think I like this movie, and then as it like halfway I was like, no, I think I hate this movie, is that just, it feels so... It feels like you fed an AI what a superhero movie before the MCU was supposed to be
It's
like.
no surprise you carry on the Uchiha name.
That's Morbius.
I was about to say that feels more like the Sony version.
No, because the Sonyverse still most of those Sony Mad Web aside on those three Sonyverse movies that came out that weren't Venom, they all feel like the filmmaker made them. They just feel like bad movies. Wonder Woman 84 doesn't even feel like it doesn't even feel like the same movie as Wonder Woman, the first one.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like even though it's the same team.
I still don't.
Anyway,
I don't mind.
good job winning that, Mason.
Wonder Woman 84. Thank you.
Okay, so you're probably gonna be Sakura. Are they gonna make you fight three ninjas? Because it is a 1v3 to start off with.
Man, I'd better get moving.
Oh, this
Naruto, you're
would
not-
be-
The exams.
This
You
is
don't wake
going to
up-
be interesting if it is.
Or are they gonna just have the ninja get?
Jeez, where
This
am
happens
I?
before they fight Orochimaru. Sorry, kid. Those are the guys.
Boro.
Yeah, those are the guys with the. Before we start recording, Mason was asking, "What are these?" We saw a clip of like, "What are these like goo ninja things?" I was like, "They're like clones of like."
Yeah. A
Sound
Boro.
ninja.
That's what, okay.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you beat these three guys one by one.
Oh,
They're just called. They just say clone.
that's honestly kind of lame that they don't like. No, yeah. Oh, and then. Oh, okay. Actually, because this basically they have to this guy's whole thing is his stamina. Is that he basically makes you run out of stamina. He's very weak, but he has clones that basically, if you don't find the real body, you basically He's
Damn
on the ground.
yeah, buddy.
If you don't find the real body, you can't. He
drop
can
his
basically last forever. Oh.
So he's that Seth MacFarlane looking asshole from X-Men 3: The Last Stand?
Yes.
Bam, 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 bam.
I didn't realize until someone pointed it out, but it's like, he looks like Seth MacFarlane, and I'm like, he does.
That was a lot of energy to use on a clone, but alright.
You get them really fast. You get your special attack really fast, so I would never worry about using it.
Bam, bam. What's this thing where I'm turning red sometimes?
I think that's just the food you're getting, and it, like, maybe add some status effects.
It's yeah, maybe it. I don't know because I haven't seen any of the food effects.
Wait,
this is a new mechanic.
Okay. That
Bammo.
very clearly did not hit, but okay.
I think it hit, like, in the middle of him doing... Oh, do I go this way now? Alrighty.
I'm assuming the arrow does point towards the...
I'm assuming the arrow I thought the arrow was just the way you were pointing.
That's possible. I know it's connected, like you see it's connected to whatever the people, but it might just be what you're facing. It just coincides with...
This is an interesting way to, like...
Do this?
Yeah, to, like, shake it up.
But also, like... It just from there, you can confirm or deny on this, but it looks just like the mold. It's like, hey, this is an idea. I don't know if they fully figured it out. Like,
yeah, it doesn't feel...
But again, trying to make... And this was something that a lot of fighting games, especially anime fighting games of the 2000s tried to do. But fighting in general, trying to see how many people... Trying to get as many people on the screen fighting at once.
It feels weird that there's, like, multiple on screen, and you can only target, like, one at a time.
That's martial arts movie logic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Owie.
So, as we do, we sometimes date the episode. So here's going to date the episode because there was a Nintendo Direct today. Mm-hmm. And I haven't heard Thomas's opinion on this yet. The Marvel Capcom beat 'em up. Side-scrolling beat 'em up. Or not Capcom, it's just Marvel.
I was gonna say,
it takes inspiration from the Capcom stuff, but it's clearly like that.
Oh, it looks fire.
Yeah. I was like, oh, like, clearly, like,
It was one of the 3 things that interested me in that Direct.
It looks like the art just alone looks so cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say that was one of the 3 things that interested me in that Direct.
Because the last Nintendo Direct is when they introduced the Capcom collections.
Yeah, I believe so.
Was all that. So, like, I guess, they're like, Nintendo's like, what if we consistently talk about
God damn it.
a Marvel game, but always a beat 'em up that has a beat 'em up in it?
Yeah. Look, they won me over as soon as it's like, who are the playable characters? Well, there's Captain America, Storm, Nova, I think, Adam Warlock, Wolverine, and Venom. And I was like, baller, you won.
Man, if they had said, you've got Wolverine, and Venom, and Punisher.
I don't think they're going to add Punisher, but add Daredevil in there and you got it made.
Yeah. That was interesting. That kind of felt like just like we need to fill in some time.
I mean, I actually kind of appreciate when fighting games do stuff like this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it was like phenomenal, but it kind of reminded me a bit of Tekken Force.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was going to say, like, you know, shocker, but Budokai won when they had the special little, like, extra mini things, like, you know, holding Raditz so Piccolo can fire in the range, or charging while he's, you know, type of thing.
Oh, okay. I'm doing the Sakura Ino fight.
Oh, okay, cool. If they're gonna, so they're like, we're not. They just skipped over the Sasuke fight, which is fine by me. That Sasuke fight's kind of bland. He shows off Barrage and yeah.
Something related to Sasuke bland? You don't say. It's almost like that character is a piece of stale, wet bread.
It's funny that we're seeing more of the fights in this than we do in Rise of a Ninja.
Which is, if you watch that playthrough, one of my bigger complaints during this part was like, wow, this whole arc is this. That's why I like the like crowd behind it, but like not being able to like, they're just like, here are the fights, quick highlights of them, and I'm like, but the thing that makes this arc really cool is you get to see a lot of different characters fighting. And like this fight isn't anything amazing, but in the anime it's a double knockout.
Oh yeah.
It has the only moment. Well, I won't say the only moment, but it has one of the moments where I was like, "Oh, that's actually cool." which is the double knockout. Because I just like,
Where both of them at one point, Ino basically takes over Sakura, because Ino's ability is to jump into someone's mind, basically, and control their body, while her body has, you have to, it's a double-edged sword, because her body becomes useless. But she has a moment where she's like, I'm just going to jump into Sakura's body and say, I give up. And Sakura, and she's like, I give up, and Sakura's like, no, you don't. And she's like, is there another person in your mind? Are you, because, you know, Sakura always has that, like, shot behind it. She's like, the hell? Sakura overcomes it.
Okay, no, the important thing, did Sakura just aura her ass?
Yes.
All right, well, I'd have a new favorite Naruto character.
Sakura actually, Shippuden Sakura is awesome. Then she kind of gets sidelined again, because of course she does, because why would we? But when she comes in Shippuden, and she's been training for the years with Tsunade, and she comes out, and she has the like, ground-quaking kick, and her and an old lady beat one of the Akatsuki. Oh, it's so cool.
Hell.
Those are words.
The Akatsuki are the big bad group.
I don't care.
I'm still gonna at least say it.
I know, you're saying it for the audience.
The big bad group. That's where Pain is
That was really mean. I'm
the strongest.
sorry.
No,
Pain
Pain is the strongest on that, but also you have
Got it.
Itachi.
Bang, bang.
It's a weird, wacky group of overpowered characters that all kind of want to murder people.
So anime villains.
Yes.
Oh, they did the double knockout in an animation. That's cool.
Yeah, it is because I think because Sakura has her moment before this where she cuts her hair and she's like, I'm not worried about vain things right now. I don't care about how I look. I really don't care about impressing Sasuke. I'm going to be treated as a fighter.
So,
And Eno is also like, does the same. It's like, well, I'm not gonna let you pass me.
So is there just a version of Naruto where I can just watch Sakura's scenes because she's so far the only character that interests me?
After this fight, she kind of disappears for quite a while.
Oh, so I get rock lead.
She up from this fight. She's in a lot of episodes, and there's a lot of filler episodes where her and Naruto and they go off and do stuff. But her importance really fades away, and then she comes back in a big way at the beginning of Shippuden before fading away again.
Neat.
All right, now the Kiba fight. So it looks like we got one of the other fights. We didn't.
Well,
I mean, maybe they'll show others.
It's because Rise of a Ninja. It is a much better version of Legacy of Goku. It's a good game, but it only follows the main character. The first game, Legacy of Goku, only follows Goku. Even though there are other fights and whatnot, and then they're like, "Oh, we need more characters." This is like a rich character, story.
Oh, Thomas, we were talking about this earlier, but I don't think you were there for. One of the unlockable characters is the dog. You can just play as the dog. You can play as Akamaru, yeah.
Okay.
Which
That's
I remember when this game would be played at at the daycare that I went to. Akamaru was a banned character in that household. You were not allowed to play as him.
I'm sure he's
Probably
tiny.
probably has an odd job syndrome.
Yeah, it was.
Or
it was
Yoda and Soul Calibur.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
other banned character in that. You couldn't play as Yoda. And you're dead.
So I was like, while we were editing the Naruto parts, part of me was like, why don't I feel any desire to get into Naruto? And I think
The
one
eternal question.
and I think one is like the I'll just call it the hipster problem, where it's like, well, everyone's into it, I don't want to be into it. But it's not just that, because I've gotten into things a lot of other people are into before.
Right.
It's taken time, but I've done it.
It has happened.
And I think I kind of realized it. I don't think I'm a big fan of the art style.
That's fair.
Interesting.
The mangaka does have a pretty interesting style to it, and his characters.
But even saying that doesn't sound right, if that makes any sense. Because, like, the art style's fine. It's just not something I, like, am in love with, like I am with, like, Akira Toriyama's style.
Akira
per se.
Toriyama Oda style.
I was trying to avoid the
I know
basic
there,
One
but
Piece.
like, Tagashi for like Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu
Yeah.
Hakusho style.
It's like it's like a good style that just doesn't click with you.
I think that might be it.
That's fair.
So I was gonna say, it's not like the style is bad. Far from it. There are several characters I can look and say that's cool. Hell, I really like Kiba's design. He probably doesn't do shit, but I like Kiba's design.
He has after this. He has a couple more like smaller moments, but yeah, after the first Naruto run, he doesn't get as sidelined as Shino does, the bug guy, who is just like really cool and clearly ridiculously powerful, and they're like, nah.
What if we don't do shit? What's that, like the guy with the black hole in his hand from Inuyasha?
Oh yeah, Moroku.
Yeah. That was another show my cousin watched. That's the only reason I know it.
Are they gonna make us do this fight?
Oh, they're gonna make
It's
you do
basically
Hinata?
just one punch and it's over?
No.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is a big moment because Hinata, basically Neji is walking down because they have a family, like like they're both different classes in the same like family that have the same ability passed down to them, and he's like the slave class basically, and she's the royalty class. And basically he's like, when walking down, he goes, "You surrender, or I'm going to kill you." Like he's basically like, "You're going to surrender." And she's like, and everyone's like, "You should probably do it." And she's like there, and Naruto's like, "Don't you dare give up." And she stands up and she lands a couple of some blows on him, and it does end with that, with this toss, the punch from it does end that way, but I like again, kind of the last time Hinata's really useful in anything until Shippuden when...
What I'm noticing is the Chunin exam is the end for a lot of characters.
It is. And again, like, when you have a large roster of characters in any anime, a lot of characters are going to get sidelined for some major ones. That happens all,
That happens a lot.
I've talked about Tight Kubo for Bleach. One of his things when Bleach, quote unquote, finally got good in the manga was when he was like, "Oh, I just really liked drawing characters and I didn't really know story sometimes." So Bleach is inconsistent, but they're talking about a show where characters show up and then disappear for long periods of time and only do stuff in fillers because he's like, "Oh, I don't really have anything to do with them." But yeah, a lot of cool characters do get sidelined because you just don't have a lot to do with them. Neji has one more great moment in regular Naruto. And a lot of these guys do have moments in the Ninja War. You do have fights where they get to show up and do things in Shippuden. But Naruto, it becomes very much about Naruto and Sasuke with, with a smattering of other characters.
And I think that's another reason why I don't really get into Naruto is because, again, this is just coming off my experience of by poly, or just by
proxy?
By proxy, yeah, that's the word.
I was like, by Polly Pocket?
No, but by proxy, absorbing Naruto by proxy. Naruto and Sasuke are the characters I focus the most on, and they're the least interesting characters to me. Mm-hmm. So, again, maybe that's another reason why I'm just not into it. It's the same reason I don't get as into Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. Because it's very much, at least for a while, was the Goku and Vegeta show. And Goku and Vegeta were like the characters where I'm like, I can take or leave them. But,
you're like, we're the Piccolo show.
We are the Piccolo Power Hour.
I'm gonna guess they're
where's
gonna
the
let you play
Bulma spin-off show?
Oh, and now we're doing the Lee Garra fight.
So it begins.
I'm glad they're doing a lot of these fights. That is really cool. They clearly were like, you don't get the Shikamaru fight. Not that,
What fight?
Even though I think he is in this.
He is in it. Again, Shikamaru is my favorite Naruto character. I've said that. I love Shikamaru. And he gets a lot to do. I think that's why I ended up really loving him, because he gets a lot to do consistently. Because he's the tactician. Oh, the shield. That, I wonder if it's auto. Because that's one thing... one of the big things about Garra's character is his sand has kind of a life of its own. It uses there, it protects. It's a big defense. It protects him from places like blind spots and things like that. It throws itself up. It has kind of a mind of its own.
Thank God I watched Death Battle, so I know all this stuff.
Garra is fine. I like Garra a lot. He's an interesting character. He gets actually really good when when Garra becomes a good guy, Garra gets good. Really good.
He looks like kind of more interesting Sasuke, because
he's Sasuke who redeems it.
He still has the big edgelord factor, but He's actually like trying to redeem himself.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of I'll reference an RPG for once. Magnus from Chrono Trigger.
Okay. Oh, I like
Bam.
that. It looked like, yeah, that was a cool animation.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I barely know anything about Chrono Trigger. I just know the Magnus
Great game.
stuff. So.
Uh,
I'm sure it is, but it's an RPG, so I'll play it in 3 years or 30.
whenever that remaster comes out.
So come out the same time as the Final Fantasy IX remake.
One day.
Final Fantasy IX is the one final. I've said this before. Final Fantasy IX is the Final Fantasy I'm most interested in, again by proxy. So if
You
the
just-
remake,
you have to be
Hell,
really close with
God.
Lee because he doesn't move in. You have to be really close.
kick him in the balls. Well, he elbowed you in the ass.
So one of the things that was interesting because the Switch 2 is coming out this year, and so there's still going to be Switch games. So you're going to inevitably get games that come out that that don't find an audience because they're
Damn.
on the system that was moving on to the next system,
Right.
even if it's playable on it. Final Fantasy has had that happen twice for their system, for their games.
Jesus Christ.
Final Fantasy 9 was at the very end of the PlayStation cycle.
Yeah, I did
And so
know
it,
that.
it didn't find quite as much of the audience because people were on to looking for PS2 games, even though the PS2 plays PS1 games. Now, less so. Final Fantasy 12 actually had a bit of a hit because the PS3 was right around the corner.
Yeah.
Did Rock Lee can do the Tatsumaki Senpuken?
Are you gonna lose?
Maybe. I think so.
I mean, Garra.
Okay, yeah, that's the whirlwind kick.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he does the.
Neat.
Said Rock Lee's very cool. I just wish he did more.
But did he do a goddamn thing?
I can't be
That's the first loss of this.
Yeah.
Go on, get out of my sight.
I mean,
Oh, well,
it's
fuck you
canon.
too,
It's the
then.
correct canon.
I was gonna say, does that mean you win?
I assume
because it's
start.
canon.
Okay.
It is canon. Rock
I won
Rock Lee
because
does not
I
win that.
lost. Yeah, whatever. Get him. Get his sandy ass.
Because you beat him pretty easily the first match, and then it's just like the next two he was like, no.
He locked in.
There we go.
Yeah, I got him that time.
I know that they had to use that as their thing. I wish that it was like unlocking the gates like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like in what is it, Naruto Ultimate Ninja?
Oh, I
Storm
guarantee it's an Ultimate Ninja.
7 or whatever.
It's also in Rise of a Ninja in the multiplayer mode.
I'm sure, yeah, that makes
Aye.
sense. 'Cause, you know, the thing that's great about the gates and unlocking them is they're each chakra point, and like literally each time you're opening it, you're like, yep, this is killing me more. This is killing me more. Cool. All right, I've unlocked them all. I'm dying, but
God, stop
and that's what like.
blocking, you dick bag, you bag of sandy dicks.
Have you tried throwing him?
Jesus Christ, calm down.
Have you tried throwing him?
No, I haven't. But
okay.
I haven't gotten. I can't. I probably wouldn't be able to if I tried.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there we go.
First try.
I said probably.
That's fair. You covered all your bases.
Get him. There we go. He like bunny kicks him in the
Yeah.
air. That's kind of funny. Bam.
Yeah, it's the Liu Kang bicycle kick. So what I'm getting is Rock Lee's a fighting game
Yeah,
character.
Rock Lee 100% is it. It's funny when you see young Rock Lee who doesn't have the bowl cut, doesn't have all like the dress and all, like the green outfit.
Uh-huh.
'Cause he only does that because he wants to look like Guy Sensei. So
Was the bowl cut worth it?
probably not, because honestly, like shaggy hair Rock Lee like is really cool.
Sucking.
Have you tried blocking? I know I haven't, but
I can't figure out how to.
I'm assuming it's probably the L and R.
That's what. Okay, well that's the count.
Yeah, because one's the counter.
Was
so I
that
assume-
was round 2, right?
Yes.
Or was that? Oh, do I have to start over again?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Did I lose the first round?
Yes,
Yes.
you did.
That's when you talked about a bag of sandy dicks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mason went into a blinding fit of rage that his mind forgot everything.
That's my secret, Cap. I always forget things.
Well, you do.
All right. Mother.
So you probably need to be able to get behind him, which is like, being able to do the counter. That would be my guess on this, is being able to counter him.
Oh, shit. What'd you find in there? Anything? Anything helpful?
Diddly shit.
L and R is evade.
L and R is it?
Together?
No.
Either.
Oh,
either.
just.
L is evade left, R is evade right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, well that I knew. Damn it. I blew chunks with that one. Did you figure out the block button?
The good,
There
well,
is
the
no
thing
block
there,
button.
it said, as far as the story mode goes, we probably have.
God, he's so slow.
I mean, since Shikamaru's in the game, I assume they're probably doing a Shikamaru fight.
Bitch.
So, but I guess maybe I don't remember if she's in. Who's the puppet guy fight? Who does the puppet guy fight? Oh, he fights Shino. He fights Bug Guy in the forest. So
Ah.
I don't remember if Shino's in here, but like that's
What
what
the
it
hell did you just say?
is. What?
What the hell did you just
Puppet guy fights
the-
Bug Guy.
In the forest.
In the forest.
Yeah, what part of that did me?
No.
What part of that did you not understand?
Yeah, it's so clear.
anime?
Japan was a mistake.
I saw someone who was talking about Pokemon and was like, you know, before Pokemon, I never considered if a boulder could beat a bat.
You know, it's a question that needed to be answered.
Yeah, so, you know.
What was it? Speaking of dating, because we already dated ourselves this part, the Nintendo Direct happened, and one of the things was it already got announced when Pokemon Legends ZA got highlighted. Once again, I have no connection to the franchise, so my only response was to just post Pokemon.
I saw that and I laughed. I was like, they must have the Pokemon being shown.
I should have replied with the rest of the intro.
What was it? There was
Oh!
Hell! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
He got you.
You don't say.
I do say.
helpful.
No.
Yes. That wasn't an offer, Sean.
Well, in case it was, I just had to make sure. Oh, and you lose your if you have
Yeah,
to.
you lose your chakra when
Your-
you
your-
Yeah,
teleport.
when you do that.
yeah, which makes sense. That's you know, it's a very powerful thing to do. And
No, evade the other way.
she said no.
Get it, but... Okay. Oh god damn it. Now I'm gonna lose this one.
I mean, you probably were anyway, but
Thanks for the vote of confidence,
you're
Sean.
welcome-o.
Welcome-o?
Welcome-o.
Okay. Alright, one more, and then I'm passing it on to someone else. I think I said that already last time, but
No, you didn't.
I don't think you did, but
well, I probably
you know,
meant
you're like,
now
I
I'm
thought
saying
it. I thought it. How dare you not read my mind?
Exactly.
Which means now after this one, you'll be like one more.
No.
One more time.
One last time. Come on.
I'll rip off Death Battle again and say a joke about Gar. He looks like a member of Green Day.
He
Uh-oh.
does.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Sand coffin.
oh, there goes half my health.
In fairness, you don't survive sand coffin.
Goddamn.
It is literally, when it says it, it's literally what it is. It's a coffin.
Okay, now get up again and get it.
Yep.
He always gets out of the way. And I can't hit it like
Okay,
mid
but
combos.
if you're playing a fighting game and Stryker in Mortal Kombat pulls out a gun and pops you twice, you still get back up.
Oh, wait, that was just the first one. Okay.
You can still have more chances.
To lose. Oh, damn it. Dicks.
Oh.
I don't know how to get out of the way of that. I mean, I do, but I can't. Haha. Damn.
Oh!
Ha! Damn it.
Come on.
You know, Rock Lee, this would be a lot easier if you just, I don't know, broke his neck.
It would be.
You know, a lot of things would be easier. Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it.
He was on the ground. I know you're like, oh, if I do it, he'll stand up into the attack. No, he never will. It never will stand up into the attack.
Thomas, you want to crack at it?
Well,
Just hit start and then start again. Yeah.
see if Thomas can do it.
Cool, I'm going in blind.
Yeah, well, I kind of went in blind basically too.
It's B's and A's. X is your special. Y is your throw.
And there's also, you know, the combo list can start the menu if you need it. I did, and I didn't use it. So see, I didn't even look at the menu, and look where it got me. The moral of the story, kids, is that when the game gives you a combat list,
The moral of the
combo
story
list,
is I can't read.
that sign can't stop me. 'Cause I can't read. Alright. Whoop. Oh, you actually succeed.
Does he have projectiles? A is your project?
And no, that does the leaf spinning thing.
Oh, okay. So I didn't think he does. Oh, that was almost really cool.
Owie. Okay. So what we're discovering here is that Garra equals bullshit.
Yeah.
It's accurate to the story.
Oh no, a lot of games did, yeah. With Garra, I remember in the first Clash of Ninja, it was either Haku or it was Zabuza who was just stupid annoying at times.
Yeah.
But also, I was like, we still have another. You said Naruto and Garra still haven't fought yet, and they might even make Sasuke and Garra fight. Nice.
Hey, you got it off on him.
Take this.
Whee! Bam.
It feels like you do less damage.
It does feel like that, and I think it's because you do.
Which seems super fair. Thank you, game.
Thank you, game. Very cool. Down to the wire.
That was nothing.
So, making him powerful and giving him shield is a little bit unfair.
Off with that shit.
Yeah.
Insta shield bullshit.
Can I try again? Alrighty. Interesting that.
You know, Sean, you can stop the part at any time we're going too long.
I'm aware.
But I'm not going to.
I have the stopping point coming up. I know what time I'm going to go on this episode, so.
You know what time it is?
And viewers at home can be looking down and be like, yep, look at how long this episode is.
Meta humor.
I guess. Ah!
So is it like the thing where you like back away to block?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not a fan of that in fighting games.
I prefer it, but that's...
Really?
Yeah. Just because it's more natural to do
It is.
while you're
Yeah, I
playing the...
oh,
That.
That-
Jesus.
That Jesus.
I don't think it's going to do enough
No,
damage,
it's not.
though.
No, it is not.
It's like,
Damn.
you did a good job there, though. You
Yeah,
just-
you did. Yeah. It's probably the best
Okay.
front of this fight.
That was nothing.
And then, oh no.
Okay.
And then Gar was like, you
You
know
gotta love when the block decides not to f***ing work. Jesus.
what? You do have to love that for some reason.
Yeah, well, Sean, you don't use the f***ing block, so it's not like you would have noticed.
And on that note, we'll see you next time on Let's Bleep and Play.
What happens if it gets worse once we're inside?
Then it gets worse.